7, aka Ace Dynamo, aka Alias Ace, man, and I'm back, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, man. So every time I drop, it's always live. So if you're not getting it, go ahead and hit that notification bell off and then click it back on. So every time I show up, let's talk about the Xbox, man. Oh, man. It's just not looking good for the Xbox brand. I know there's a lot of equity, has very bad business practices. Keep in mind, a lot of these high execs keep leaving Microsoft. I know Bonnie left. I know a lot of people left, right? There was somebody last week that just left. That was a high exec position. Oh man, it's just, I just don't understand as a gamer. Excuse me, if you consider yourself a gamer, right? How are you okay with this? I mean, they keep shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over again. Keep in mind, they bleed money. They bleed millions, multi-millions from all of the acquisitions and the deals that they have made or tried to make. Now, with that being said, they come out with a tweet talking about they want to include Nintendo Switch with the whole Call of Duty deal. Do y'all realize with them including the Switch to their portfolio, it's going to hold back gaming in a whole, especially when it comes to the Xbox? Look at the games that are in Game Pass right now, right? Look at the games that are in Game Pass. Remember when it first came out, Phil Spencer said that y'all would be getting these AAA blockbuster bangers day one, right? Remember that? Day and date. Y'all was bragging and ranting about that. Y'all haven't seen one AAA blockbuster banger on Game Pass. All y'all getting is a whole bunch of fodder, a whole bunch of shovelware, a whole bunch of games that don't have no advertisement, no marketing, no promotion, nothing. They're literally putting mobile games into Game Pass. Or they put in games that they know won't be successful at all. Now, we just had the Game Awards 2022. You see Phil Spencer, right? You seen his face, right? Xbox gamers, fanboys, you seen Phil Spencer's face, right? That should have told you everything you needed to know about the Xbox. And the fact that y'all cool with that makes me think that y'all don't even want the Microsoft brand to survive. Y'all don't. I don't see how. Because when y'all come out to rant and rave about something or start crying and whining about what's going on, it's never about what Phil Spencer is doing to the Xbox brand. Your beloved Xbox, right? The Tower of Power, right? Y'all never come out and say, hey, cut this shit out. We need great games. Why did you create the Series S? Why did you create the Series S that is weaker than the last gen, which was the Xbox One X, which y'all was touting that the Xbox One X, the Scorpio edition, remember? That 6 teraflops was a beast, right? Remember? It's a beast. It's a monster. Remember that? Remember that? How is it that that console is more powerful than their new Series S? So they literally painted themselves in the corner. So everything that these developers have to do, they always have to start with the lowest common denominator, and that is the Series S. And now that they include the Nintendo Switch, that's even lower than the Series S. Look at the games now, people. Xbox fanboys, Xbox gamers, look at the games now that you're getting. You didn't have no games at launch. Like this, oh my God, I don't understand what type of people y'all is over there. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Y'all cannot be gamers. Y'all cannot be gamers. How is y'all not complaining about this? I mean, y'all didn't even have no uproar with not having no launch games. For the new generation, when the Series X and the Series S came out, y'all didn't say nothing. All y'all kept saying is, we're going to get games, we're going to get games. Keep in mind, y'all said that the whole entire generation. Nintendo and Sony smashed y'all last generation. Smashing y'all this generation. And the only talking point y'all have is how much Microsoft money they got, or the FTC, or all of this dumb stuff that makes no sense at all. Y'all don't work there. Y'all don't know nobody that works there. Y'all don't have no relationship with any devs or any studios, not even the janitor that sweeps the floor at the Microsoft building. Y'all don't even know nobody there. Y'all don't have no shares. Y'all don't have no stocks, nothing. Y'all have nothing. And y'all talk about Microsoft's money like that's going to change something. That hasn't changed anything. That Game Awards, not one Xbox game was shown. All they did was promote Game Pass. Like, y'all didn't know that Game Pass exists. That's the thing y'all talked about. So they showed what, Game Pass 2 or 3 times during the Game Awards? Just showing y'all more shovelware, more fodder. How is this acceptable? If y'all are truly gamers, y'all call yourself gamers, how come y'all not saying absolutely anything about what Phil Spencer has done to y'all beloved brand, right? Y'all haven't said nothing, kicked out the door, right? Or what happens when they shut down the whole Microsoft brand, when they be like, hey, we're done making consoles, we're going to discontinue all of the Xboxes, and we're just going to run on our Game Pass services. What are y'all going to do? Keep in mind, a lot of these dudes that got these Xbox-centric channels, what are they going to do? Where are they going to go if they can't talk about Phil Spencer, and they don't talk about games? And if they get rid of the Xbox or discontinue all of the Xbox, the whole division, what are y'all going to be talking about? How is y'all's channels going to sustain itself? Like, what is y'all going to do? Because this is a sinking ship that has sunk. The Xbox brand has been sunk a long time ago. The whole last generation, that was the Titanic. Y'all know, because I took a lot of shots at Microsoft. We're talking about wait to E3, wait to E3, wait to E3, wait to this Microsoft this, make it showcase Microsoft that and this, and y'all still not getting nothing. What are y'all going to do? Because it's inevitable at this point. It's inevitable at this point. You see what Microsoft is going for. You see Phil Spencer's face at the Game Awards, which I don't even understand why he showed up. You see how upset he was. You see how miserable he was being there. They didn't show off one game. Think about that, y'all. We heard about, what was that, Hellblade 2 that y'all was ranting and raving about, right? We heard that 2016, 17, 2017, something like that, right? It was shown that one time, if you've never already had studios, they had Rare, they had a whole bunch of other studios that they was already sitting on. You telling me they didn't have one game to show off? Think about that, y'all. Think about that. They didn't have one game that they showed off. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. They had, oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with y'all Xbox dudes and dudettes. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. It's like y'all fighting for nothing. It's like y'all making these videos or got these Xbox centric channels for nothing. Y'all not getting nowhere. Y'all ain't even had one AAA banger yet. The last game, the last new IP y'all had was Quantum Break. That was what, 2014, 2015? Y'all haven't had no new IPs since. That's crazy. That's crazy. This going on a 15-year stint right now of y'all not having no new games. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I'm talking about AAA blockbuster bangers, something that will rival a Forbidden West, something that will rival a Ghost of Tsushima, something that will rival the Ragnaroks. You know what I'm saying? Something that will rival the the Final Fantasy 16 and the Taken 8s and stuff like that, like bangers. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then you get mad when people like compare like Pentiment to Ragnarok, because we have nothing else to compare it to. There is nothing else to compare it to. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Your boy ACL7 here to let you know, tell y'all what it is. I told y'all last generation to get off that ship. Y'all still rocking with Microsoft. Y'all still on that ship. It's already a sunken ship. It's about to crash and burn right before y'all eyes. It's happening right before your eyes right now. But for some reason, you Xbox dudes don't see it. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on in y'all brains. Y'all don't even have brains. Y'all mush-minded. Like, y'all just mush. It's just mush inside of y'all skull. It's just mush. Because just thinking common sense or just logical. Seeing that it launched with no games. Seeing that you haven't had a new IP since 2014-15. Seeing that Phil Spencer has canceled all of y'all AA or AAA games. Seeing that all the studios that they've had, they brought out no games. They didn't have no games at the Game Awards. No trailers, no nothing. No Xbox games got nominated. Like, nothing. Nothing. And then y'all try to claim and make it seem like Elden Ring is an Xbox game. Y'all dudes gotta stop, man. Y'all dudes gotta stop. Elden Ring is not an Xbox game. It's a multi-platform game. It's a multi-platform game. But it's like y'all. It's like I don't understand. Like, how is that a win for you? How is that a win for you when you're not getting nothing? So you brag about Game Pass. Let's be honest here. Y'all just so retarded in the mind where y'all keep saying, well, the Game Pass games on Game Pass is free. How are they free if you're paying every month? You're paying $180 a year for fodder, for shovelware, for games that you wouldn't even pay. You wouldn't even buy none of those games. I guarantee all the people that has Game Pass, y'all not buying any of those games. Y'all not purchasing any of those games. Because it's nothing but a whole bunch of games that you wouldn't buy anyway. I don't see none of y'all making videos about them. I don't see y'all making gameplay videos about them. I don't see y'all doing breakdown videos, reviews, previews, nothing to none of those games on Game Pass. You don't think that's a problem? Xbox fanboys? Y'all don't think that's a problem? What is wrong with y'all? Like, I don't understand what type of people y'all is. Like, it's disgusting to see. It's disgusting to see, and I don't feel sorry for you, because that's like if somebody came into your house and just started fucking your mama and your sister right in front of you. Y'all the type of niggas that'll be like, hey man, stop that. And then that dude will say, shut the fuck up. Make your mom give me head and make your sister a bend over, right? And y'all be like, hey, stop that, man, stop that. You'll be like, well, you know what? Go ahead, because Microsoft has $1 trillion and we got Game Pass. You'll probably just go upstairs and play the Game Pass. Just turn on Game Pass, because y'all ain't gonna play no Game Pass games. You'll probably just turn it on while your mom and sister down there getting banged out by some random dude that just walked up in your house. You wouldn't protect your mom or your sister. We already know that. We already know you Xbox dudes is weird like that. You ain't gonna protect your family. I mean, cause look, you don't even protect the games. Y'all won't even outcry and cry and whine and make it worthwhile. If you're gonna do all this crying and whining, make it worthwhile. Talk about, hey, we want some great games. Hey, we want some exclusive AAA bangers. We want some quality games. But y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all just keep talking about, well, look, we got Game Pass, and y'all don't play those games. What are y'all shilling for? What are y'all getting out of this? Because y'all losing at the end of the day. Y'all are losing. Y'all have been losing. Like, y'all stay last place. Even Phil Spencer and that Nadala dude came out and said, or Santiago, whatever his name is, said we are last place. We are like 8th place. You're below Nintendo, you're below Sony, you're below mobile, you below tech demos, you below everything. Magazines, y'all below movies, y'all below sports reviews, y'all below hair products, y'all below shoes, souls, y'all below seeds. Like when you planting trees and planting, like vegetables and fruits, y'all below the seeds. Like, what are we doing? Y'all below podcasting? Like, everything grows, but Microsoft is not growing. Microsoft is all about taking away and cannibalizing itself. That's all Microsoft does. There is no future in that. I can promise you that there is no future in that. I don't care if they are a $1 trillion company and they have money to lose. It's not sustainable. They can't just continue to do this forever. There's no way. There is no way. Because keep in mind, they got to answer to someone. And those shareholders, they got to answer to those people. So it's going to get to the point where those shareholders going to be like, look, we either going to pull out or you need to cancel this whole Xbox thing. You need to cancel the whole Xbox division. Shut all these consoles down. Discontinue all these consoles. Because Microsoft don't make good games. They don't make good games. Let's just be honest here. Where's Hellblade? Where's Hellblade? Huh? Where's Hellblade? We seen that there 5 years ago. Where's Hellblade? They did. Oh my God! Just thinking about that showcase, how Phil Spencer was there, and he had to just eat it. He just had to eat it. Looking at all, there were nominations for games that nobody even heard of. That wasn't even on no. They were mobile games, people. They were mobile games at the Game Awards. Mobile games had more shine over any Xbox game. All they did was show the Game Pass advertisement a couple times. There was not one Xbox game revealed. Nothing. Nothing. Like, how long can y'all keep dealing with this? I don't understand why y'all allow this to happen to y'all. Like, if you want the Microsoft brand to go away, then just come out and say it. Just say, we don't care about the Microsoft brand. We want it to cannibalize itself and we want it gone. Because as a gamer, there is no way, if I seen Sony doing this, there's no way I wouldn't be making a video saying, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? Because if I'm going to do any crying and whining and complaining, I'm going to make it worthwhile. And I'm going to be directly talking to Sony or Jim Ryan or whoever Herman hosts. I don't care. And I'm going to be voicing my opinion on how Sony is being stagnant or not putting out any quality games or any kind of bangers or exclusives, anything. And I know what y'all gonna say. Well, Sony don't have exclusives. Yeah, we already know that story. It is what it is. It's a business. It's a business. People, they want to make more money. That's what it is. They had these games on PlayStation that's exclusives, and then after it slows down, after people on the PlayStation just start slowly, stop purchasing a particular game. Let's just say like Forbidden West, right? After those sales slow down, they put them on PC to get a little bit of extra money. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just a business being a business. That's not about console warring at all. It's just a business want to make more money. What can you do about that? Nobody can do nothing about that. But the funny part is, you as an Xbox gamer or an Xbox fanboy can do something, and that is, instead of talking about how much money and talking about the FTC and all this other nonsense, y'all should be talking to Microsoft or to Phil Spencer saying, we want quality games. There was no games at the Game Awards. Y'all didn't show anything, no trailer, no reviews, no previews, no world premiere, no nothing. Y'all was just there. Phil Spencer was there. And did you see his face? Did you see Phil Spencer's face? at the Game Awards. His face told you everything you needed to know about the Xbox brand. His face told you everything you need. His face was worth a million words on how much of a failure he was. You could tell that he was embarrassed to be there. He was humiliated to be there. And he had what's her name? Sandra Bonds or whatever her name is. She pretty than a motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie. She's Sandra, whatever her name is. Sandra Bonds or Sarah Bonds. I think that's her name. She pretty than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But even her smiles didn't even help Phil Spencer out. You know what I mean? Her smiles and her clapping and applauding Phil Spencer, didn't even help him out. He was under so much duress and stress. He was under so much depression. It was ridiculous. And if you watch his mouth, what he said, he was like, I don't know about all that. When Jeff Keighley had, announced that he was there, he was like, I don't know about all that. Which, in other words, he was saying, I don't want to be here. Why am I even here? Why did I have to come? I don't know who made him come. I don't know why he showed up. But it made no sense because all he did was sit there to be tortured, to watch mobile games get announced, to watch Nintendo games get announced, to watch Sony games get announced, to watch movies get announced, to watch trailers of like movie, games that they're making out to be like movies like The Division and The Last of Us and stuff like that. He was sitting there watching all that stuff with no surprise announcements from Xbox. Like this, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And to you Xbox fanboys and gamers out there that call yourself gamers, y'all not gamers. Y'all just here to see Xbox fail. Let's be honest here. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a hundo. Let's keep it a hundo. Y'all just here in the gaming space to watch the Xbox brand fail. And if that's the case, just come out and say it. Stop acting like you care. Stop acting like you care about how much money Microsoft is making. You don't care. You really don't care. Because your talking points is not helping the situation. Your talking points about the FTC and about how a trillion-dollar company with bad business practices. Keep in mind, when they acquired Bethesda, keep in mind the dude that ran it, like the owner of it, remember he was like a pedophile or something like that, or a rapist or sexual harassment, They bought that dude. They bought from him. They bought from a rapist. They bought from a pedophile. Think about that. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? In the middle of that big, huge debacle that they had with that dude. I can't think of his name. But the dude, that people were saying they've been sexually assaulted and stuff like that, and he been touching on kids and stuff like that. Phil Spencer and Microsoft bought Bethesda in the middle of that freaking case. It's crazy to me. Microsoft supported that crap. Even Jim Ryan was like, this is embarrassing. Like, this is disgusting. Even Nintendo came out like, this is disgusting that Microsoft would even acquire a company that is owned and ran by a person that is a pedophile and a sexual predator. Crazy, crazy. Microsoft has to be the worst trillion-dollar company I have ever seen in my life. I've never seen a trillion-dollar company with such bad business practices. Like, and don't even give its fan base nothing. They give y'all nothing. All they do is give y'all shovelware and fodder. That's it. That's all. No more, no less. They could giving y'all $5 bin, the Walmart $5 bin, bottom of the barrel games, man. Y'all ain't even getting double A games. Y'all ain't even getting A games, man. Y'all getting delisted games, D-rated games. That's what y'all getting over there on the Xbox brand. Game Pass has nothing but D-rated games. Dog shit. It's your boy ACL7, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, man. Go ahead and throw your boy a couple bones in his super or his Cash App or PayPal, whatever y'all choose to, throw your boy, you know what I mean? So I can get a little bit better equipment, you know what I mean, to bring y'all even better information, you know what I mean? Y'all know it's always live. Y'all always know I'm straight to the point. Ain't no special effects. Ain't no fillers, you know what I mean? No splicing, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't no pre-recorded. This is all live. So shout out to everybody that stopped through. Shout out to everybody that's gonna rewatch this once this is uploaded to my channel. I just want y'all Xbox dudes to think about what I said in this video. Phil Spencer showed up to the Game Awards and not one game was announced. Not one game, not even Hellblade. We heard about that game 5 years ago and that game wasn't even shown. Not a trailer, no nothing. Not a zilch. Y'all need to step back and reassess the situation and see how Microsoft is failing y'all as gamers. If y'all consider yourselves as gamers, you cannot tell me that you are happy with what you're getting. Stop making excuses for yourself. Stop being in denial and stop saying shit like, well, the thing is, owning a Series S is great, you know what I mean? And a lot of people can't afford this and a lot of people can't afford that. So, do we really need to have these $200-300 million games made? Do we really need to have games being expensively made, So get the fuck out. If you can't afford gaming, find another hobby. Gaming is not for you because gaming has always been an expensive hobby. Always. Always. Do you realize back when the Super Nintendo was out, games used to be $74, $85? Do you understand that? And we're talking about games where the frame rates and the graphics were horrible back then. Games have always been expensive. That's what be tripping me out when I hear y'all complain about $70 games. Now how do you feel, Xbox fanboys? Y'all can't catch a break. Now Phil Spencer came out and said all y'all games is going up. Look at the quality of the games that y'all getting over there. Y'all about to pay $70 for those trash ass games? Are you kidding me? Bottom of the barrel, fucking $5 Walmart bin games? Y'all about to start paying $70 for, at least over here on the PlayStation side. The game is worth $70. You know it. Yes, Sony does have games that are not worth $70, just like any other company, Nintendo. They have games that are worth $70 and they have games that are not worth $70. But Microsoft, all of their games are not worth $70. And Phil Spencer came out and announced that they're all going up to $70. You know what y'all Xbox fanboys did? Y'all blame Sony for it. How can you blame Sony for it if Sony had already did it? Microsoft didn't have to be a follower. Microsoft could have been the leader. They could have been the leader and been like, hey, we're not going to do that to our fan base. We don't have good games anyway, so we're not going to charge them $70 for this shovelware. But no, they didn't do that. They said, hey, look, Sony's making quality games, selling them for $70, and they're going gold, they're going diamond, they're going platinum, and all of this stuff, winning all these awards. Microsoft was winning nothing, and they still going up on price. And not one of you Xbox dudes came out and said nothing. Not one of you Xbox dudes came out and started complaining and saying, Phil Spencer, what in the hell are you doing? You don't have great games anyway. Why are you going up in price? No, what y'all did, y'all blame Sony for it. Y'all blame Sony for it. This makes no sense at all, man. This makes no sense. But hey, what do I know? Right? What do I know? What do your boy ACL7 know, right? This is the same dude, moi, been telling y'all all last generation. Y'all was on the Titanic, and it has crashed and burned and sinking to the bottom of the ocean, where it's gonna stay there to rest and die. And y'all, it's fine with going down with the ship. That's on y'all. I don't feel bad for none of y'all. I don't feel bad for none of y'all. Y'all allowed this to happen. Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all praise Phil Spencer for doing nothing. Y'all praise Phil Spencer for not giving y'all any games, no quality games, no launch games, can't even show up at the Game Awards, don't have no trailers, no previews, no new announcement, no world premieres, no nothing. No nothing. And y'all don't say nothing. Y'all just keep talking about the FTC. And now Phil Spencer comes out and like, hey, we gonna include Nintendo Switch into the mix. You think the games that y'all getting now is a downgrade? Now that they include the Switch, all y'all games are about to go to shit. All y'all games is about to go to shit. And y'all gonna be paying for Game Pass, which the games on Game Pass is not free because you actually pay the subscription, which is almost $200 a month for nothing. Games that you don't even fucking rant and rave about. You think those Game Pass games is bad now? Now that they've included the Switch? Man, man. Like, y'all gonna start getting games that it's gonna look like 5, 6 year old made these games. They're gonna be unpolished, unfinished. The frame rates are gonna be like 15 to 5 frames per second. The resolution, it's all you see the resolution right now for the Series X and the S. You see the resolution, right? Most of their games is running like at what 560p, 800p, 900p on a good day. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? There's not one game that has came out for the PS5, whether it's the digital or the disc version, that has been running games less than 1440p. Every game that has came out for the PS5 has been 1440p or greater. What the fuck? And the Series X and the S has been running games between 580p and 800, 900-ish p with horrible frame rates? Are you kidding me? I gotta go, man. I just wanted to drop this video on y'all, man, because somebody gotta say something. I know this is not gonna help you Xbox fanboys because, like I said, y'all, I don't know what type of human beings y'all is. I don't, y'all call yourself gamers, but you're not gamers. You're lying to yourself. You make excuses for the Series S, which is holding back the console. You see Game Pass is shit. Y'all don't brag, y'all don't rant, y'all don't make videos about no Game Pass game. Y'all don't put none of those games on, but I don't see none of you Xbox fanboys making any videos about Game Pass games at all. At all. At all. Y'all don't even discuss games in Game Pass when y'all all in an Xbox centric podcast. I don't hear none of y'all talking about no games in Game Pass. Crazy. Just crazy. It's your boy ACL7, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, man. Go ahead and drop your boy a couple bucks in his Cash App or in his PayPal or whatever, man, so I can keep bringing y'all some banger ass news. Y'all already know I'm here to stay. I'm here to keep my foot on you Xbox fanboys next, man. I'm out of here, man. Exclusives. Yeah. Keep it a hundo. It's getting bad out here, dog. It's getting bad out here for the Xbox, man. Keep it a hundo. On that note, peace.